So, back in October, I got a comment from the very lovely Aitchey Sews just saying this, something along the lines of, you have made so many Anna tops and I never see you wear them. Are you wearing them? And it gave me pause because the answer is no. No, I'm not. That is mainly because I love wearing dresses. Dresses are easy. You put one on and you're done. You don't have to think about your outfit more than like, what cardigan am I going to put over the top? But separates, tops, skirts, those kinds of things take a little bit more thought and effort to get an outfit that looks good together. So whilst I make a bunch of tops and a bunch of skirts, I very rarely wear them. So I decided to challenge myself for a whole month to only wear separates. Now there are a few caveats. I was going to allow myself to wear a dress on a specific day because I wanted to wear a specific dress to a specific event. I could wear dresses but as layering pieces, not as a dress, so I did that a couple of times as well. This project started on the 20th of October and it was meant to go through to the 20th of November. I think I managed 15 outfits that I filmed. I had 5 duvet days and then I don't know what happened to the rest of it. In my head I had it that it was ending way earlier and stopped wearing separates and started wearing dresses again. I think I was about 8 days early. I think trying to do this challenge in the cooler months of the year limited me a lot more because a lot of the separates that I've made are definitely very kind of like spring, summer, autumn appropriate rather than the dead of winter. And I did start it in autumn, to be fair. It was difficult. I didn't wake up and think, oh yay, what can I style today? It was like, oh gosh, I can't wear a dress. But it did give me some insights into things that I do like wearing and things that I don't like wearing. And it also prompted me to get my colours done, which is something you guys have been talking to me for ages about. It's something that was born in the late 60s, the colour seasons, so winter, spring, summer and autumn. I basically went online and I googled and I found that. So we have the very lovely Nicola from All About the Outfit here today, and you are going to be doing my colours.
Yes, I am.
Which is something you guys have been recommending me have done for a very long time now. And after the experiment, the only wearing dresses experiment, it just became really obvious to me that whilst I know what I like and I know what I enjoy wearing, there were some outfits in that experiment that you will be seeing in this video that I just really didn't feel like me in. So I kind of thought that this was a good idea. I literally googled colour analysis on the Isle of Wight and the lovely Nicola came up and here she is.
Here I am.
So yeah, she's explained to me what we're doing, so I'm going to film a tiny little bit of it for you so that you can have a look sort of at what's going on, and we're going to do some of the dramatic contrasts of what suits me and what doesn't once we've worked that out. So we'll be back in a little bit. Now I did film all of the outfits that I wore that weren't duvet day outfits because that was just my pajamas. I have some thoughts on all of them, so I thought I would talk you through quickly some of the different pieces that I wore and why I either liked them or didn't. So this first outfit is the first Anna top that I made this year. It's in the Naturella bouquet. I think it goes really nicely with the dark denim and the kind of tan mustardy gold coloured cardigan. I was very happy in that outfit. I liked it a lot. I thought it was a good outfit, so it was a good start. But then I put on this outfit, which I don't like. I like all the individual pieces, but I don't really like them together. I was trying to do like a monotone block of colour from head to toe, and I did actually put on the mulberry cardigan that I have instead of this green one, but it didn't look right. So I put the green one on and it's okay. But I think one of the reasons that I don't like this is that there isn't any print. Now the skirt does have a pattern on it, but it's not a actual really bold print, and I love a bold print. So this one I wasn't so happy with. Next up is an outfit that consists of a lot of layering pieces. I've got my lily silk cashmere turtleneck on, I've got my 9345 dress, and then I've got the 1743, I think that's right, 1743 skirt from the Vogue pattern. I really like how this looks, but it did feel quite bulky, which surprised me because all the pieces are actually fairly thin and fine layers. I mean, maybe the denim skirt not so much, but that was the one that was on top. I was very warm in this though, so that was good. But I also think that that mulberry colour is actually not a great colour for me to wear next to my skin, which is one of the reasons that I decided to get my colours done, but I'll talk to you a bit more about that in a bit. So yeah, I like this outfit. I don't love this outfit. Next up is another outfit I am not overly in love with. I think it was laundry day because I'm wearing bright purple tights with this one, but the tights don't matter so much. The top I love. The skirt theoretically is one of those ones that's supposed to be like really versatile and great. It's a plain black skirt and it's not, I don't know. I think I prefer the denim skirts over the plain black skirts. I do really like the top. I really like the print. I really like the colour. I don't know, it's just something about this is not doing it for me. So this was another outfit that I didn't feel great in. This is a repeat. I wore this on a Sunday for the hangout with the Peeps and then decided to wear it again. I had a different t-shirt on underneath, but decided to wear it again on this day. It's a McCall's 7634 jumper with the lacing detail taken out and the hood taken off. It's the McCall's 7634 jogging bottoms and the Winter Waves cardigan that Mum's knit for me twice now because I shrunk the first one. I was toasty warm, and this is my version of loungewear. It is very kind of casual, but it is still got some print and pattern in there. So I was warm and I was happy, but I didn't feel stylish. This outfit I absolutely love. Now again, I don't actually think this mulberry colour is very good for me, but because I'm wearing the Bruyere shirt with the neckline open so it's away from my face, I think I get away with it. I've also got on the 3/4 circle skirt that I made a tan belt, which I think goes really well with this colour, and the Heart and cardigan that Mum knit for me in the plum coloured wool. I've also got on my brand new Jo Brown's mulberry coloured boots, so I really like this outfit. I'd gone out to get my eyelashes done that day, so I was making more of an effort because I was going to be seen in public. I like this. I think one of the reasons I like this though is because it looks like a dress. Yeah, I think it is separate, but it does look like a dress, so I think that might have been why I was quite so happy in this outfit. This next outfit is one that I do really like, and I've actually repeated it twice in this experiment. The tights I hate. The tights are just the wrong colour, that mustard yellow. It's called Colonel Mustard, I think it is. They're not great. I look like the guy from the bad guy from Sin City. But the shirt is a Melilo in one of my favourite viscoses that I made up last year, and the skirt is a cedar green denim from the 1743 Vogue pattern. I really like this one. I don't feel overly me in it though, because it's not fitted at the top, and I kind of like the fit and flare, as you guys know. So whilst I really like this outfit and wore it twice in this experiment, it's still not my favourite because I prefer a more fitted top. I do really like this shirt. I like all the ways that I styled it in the styling video that I did for it, but it's not my favourite. Okay, this outfit again, I was trying something different. I was trying to do kind of like the monotone look from head to toe. The grey t-shirt is beautiful. The fabric is really soft. It's a wanted tee, so it's a nice square neckline. But that grey, it does have bright red in it, but it just, again, I don't think it's very me. I think that one actually needs to go. I made 2 tops from that fabric. They're both gorgeous, but they're not great on me, and I didn't feel great in this outfit. I did like the red jumper with the red skirt. That was great, and those are bright reds, which are definitely in my colour palette, but again, more on that in a minute. So yeah, it kind of like a mixed bag for this one, but I like the silhouette. I just didn't like the colour of the top. That needed to change. Oh, this outfit. Now this one I really wanted to like. I've got a Lily Silk t-shirt on, the cashmere jumper that I accidentally shrunk in the wash. It was Mum's, it's now mine. This is the first time I've actually worn it. I've got a cardigan over that. Whilst it's a crochet cardigan, it does kind of like add a layer of warmth, or it might just be like a trick to my brain of like, yeah, you have a cardigan on, you're warm. Then the skirt, it's the, again, Vogue 1743 in the cotton or canvas drill, from Lady McElroy in the Jungle Tropics print. So it's got the orange in it, and I thought it was a really good way of wearing that jumper and bringing in the colours from the skirt. Now, it's a nice outfit, it's not a great outfit, and I think the reason I don't like this one is because the print is on the bottom and not on the top. And I think for the ones that I have been liking, it's been print up top with a solid at the bottom. But having said that, I'm not going to get rid of this skirt because I also bought this in a cotton lawn, and I've made an 8577 dress out of it, but I've got enough left to make a shirt or a little top, and I will wear that with this skirt so that it looks like a dress, like the Mulberry Cobra Corsage one, and I think then I would be really happy with that. I just don't think I like a plain on top and a pattern on the bottom, and again, I think that's because the pattern on the bottom brings attention to that part of your body. I already have a giant bum and hips, so making that stand out even more. I mean, this skirt has pockets on it that make those stand out, but I prefer that look in a plain fabric, not in a print, and I realised that after wearing this outfit. It looks nice. Again, I didn't feel great in this. This one I did feel really good in. Again, it's a variation on a theme. It's the same McCall's 7634 jogging bottoms, this time in the teal ponte with the stripe down the side. It's the very first Heart and cardigan that Mum knit for me in that teal wool, and then a gable t-shirt in some fabulous fabric I was sent as a present with birds all over it. I wear this outfit a lot. I feel great in this outfit. Yes, it's comfy casual, but I feel also kind of stylish. I would be seen out of the house in this one, and I have gone out to the shops and stuff in this one, so I like this outfit. outfit, I wear this quite a lot, and this specific combination quite a lot. This was the one dress that I was allowing myself to wear this month, well this experiment, and it is my refashion of my Brains and Beauty Anna dress, and I was wearing it on Halloween to my very first pain clinic appointment. In my head, wearing semi-naked zombies to a pain clinic appointment was kind of funny and helped me get through the pain clinic appointment. I mean, it was a very, you know, there was no kind of like, nobody poked me or took any blood or anything like that. It was fine. It was a very nice appointment, but it was one of those ones, anytime you have to go to the hospital is always like nerve-wracking. I really like how this turned out. I'm really glad that I refashioned it. I don't know how often I'm going to wear this, thinking about it, because I have definitely shifted in my fabrics that I enjoy wearing away from quilting cotton and into more of the rayons and cotton lawns and things like that. Having said that, I have a giant collection of quilting cottons that need to be made up, so I'm not gonna never make things out of that fabric again, but I probably won't actively go looking for it to buy as much as I used to. I really like it with the gold cardigan and the gold thigh-high boots. Those are super comfy, they go really well together. I think it ties in really well with some of the colours from the print. Some of the girls have the same colour hair, so yeah, like this outfit. I'm in a dress, I feel happy. It's a fit and flare dress, it's got a cute print on it. It was a good day. Again, another variation on my comfy casual look. This time it's a Sheridan sweater in that gold colour with the same McCall's 7-6-3-4 jogging bottoms that you saw previously. Very comfortable, very easy to wear, very warm. I was working from home to that day. I was working in the studio, so yeah, not much to say about that. I have many variations on that theme. Right, this outfit. I like this outfit. This is another dress layered up as a top. It's the Butterick 6380 with the Hortensia cardigan and then a McCall's skirt that I can never remember the pattern number of because I've only made it this once. I really like the tones of this together. I do think I've got the wrong colour cardigan on. I don't think that quite works, but I really do like those tones on me. I really like the skirt with like the paper bag waist. I don't wear this one very often because I did make the wrong size, but I have lost some weight recently, so I'm going to try it on again because it might fit slightly better. This time I'm just kind of hiding it with the belt. I felt good in this outfit. I love the neckline of this dress. I think I would have preferred it if it had just been me wearing the dress though, to be honest. But still, you know, I liked it. Okay, another time where I am wearing a dress as a blouse, and it is the Vogue 9077 shirt dress that I have done a sew along for. I love this print. I don't think this colour is great for me next to my face though, which is really unfortunate, but I think if I put like a tie or something on underneath the neckline, because this dress really does look best done all the way up because of the details on the bust, I think that I could maybe make it work for me. And having said that, again, it doesn't look bad. I've got better colours, but I don't think it looks bad, and I really like it with that cardigan. Got my new denim skirt on, which is from the Vogue 9345. I really like this outfit. I think it looks really nice. This is the kind of shirt that I like over the Melilo. The Melilo is nice. I would probably wear it more like open and tied and knotted rather than the way you saw it previously, but this shirt is, because it's a shirt dress, is actually very fitted, which is the kind of thing that I like. So again, fit and flare. So I felt much more comfortable in this outfit. This outfit, again, I did not feel great in. I am wearing the same black skirt that I didn't like last time. I've got a fine line sweater on that mum knit for me in a royal blue wool, and then the Lily Silk black t-shirt underneath. It's a lovely silhouette. Again, there's no print, there's only the pop of colour, and it's a really good colour for me. But with the black right next to my face, I think it kind of detracts from how good a colour it is for me. And I just don't like that skirt on me, and it's a black skirt. What's not to like? Yeah, I didn't feel great in that one. This outfit I really liked, and I think this was the very first short that I did, was getting ready into this outfit as well. This is the Butterick 5951 dress worn as a top, the Vogue 9345 skirt, and a Vian cardigan in bright yellow with a bright yellow belt. Yellow is definitely one of my colours and one that I really enjoy wearing. I really like the kind of colours in the print of the dress as well. I felt really good in this outfit. Again, I think I would have preferred to wear it as the dress with the belt and the cardigan and then some boots, but this was the separates challenge, so this one was okay. This one was one of the better ones, I think. So we've got the outfit repeat on. This time I've gone out again, so I've got my boots on with it as well. I do really like this. It's a nice outfit. I just wish that the shirt was more fitted, because that's my preference But as I say, I'm not going to get rid of that shirt. I'm just going to wear it in different ways because I have styled it with it being kind of like open and tied, and I think that that is the way that I would prefer to wear it, with the sleeves rolled back. But again, that's not appropriate for the time of year that I was making these outfits. So whilst I like it, it's not my favourite. Next up is another monotone look. I really liked this, but again, I don't think navy is brilliant on me. It's okay, it's good, it's one of the better kind of neutrals, it's better than black. I really liked laying up these different pieces to get this monotone look. I think I ended up wearing a belt over the top of this as well because just my preference. It's the Lily Silk cashmere jumper, the New Look 6013 waistcoat, and the Vogue 9345 skirt. Yeah, I liked this look. I enjoyed it, but again, it didn't really feel like me because there was no print in it, and we all know how I feel about print. Another variation on my jogging bottom look, this time exactly the same turquoise cardigan and jogging bottoms, but with a grey gable tee with cat's eyes all over it, which are actually technically glow in the dark, but you need to charge it up in the sunlight to then get... So I've never had it out in the sunlight long enough and then gone somewhere dark enough to actually see the cat's eyes glow, but apparently they do. But again, it's kind of like my comfy but still put together loungewear look, and I really like it. And then we've got something super outside of my comfort zone. I felt like a proper principal boy, and if anyone knows what panto is, you will know what that means. I really like the pieces individually. And I used to live in skinny jeans. Skinny jeans, t-shirt and a cardigan used to be my uniform, which is kind of why I started my blog, because it was just like, I need to not wear the same thing day in, day out. And I have all these clothes, so let's actually wear these clothes. And I've gone completely the opposite direction now. All I do is wear the dresses, and I very rarely pull out the skinny jeans. I liked this look. I wore it. I don't think I would wear it again though. I don't know. It was nice, but it wasn't like 100% me, which is weird because I keep saying how into pirate core I am, and to be honest, that is kind of like the boots, the trousers, the skinny trousers, the waistcoat, the big sleeves, then just a long line jacket over the top and a hat and parrot and cutlass. Pirate. But yeah, it was one of those ones where it was like, well, let's really try pushing outside of my comfort zone. I did wear it, I did enjoy it, but I'm not sure I would do it again. Possibly, maybe, but yeah, not 100% sure on that one. And that's the last outfit, because in my head I had 100% convinced myself that I had done the whole 30 days, and I hadn't. I think I'd done 23, 24, including the duvet days. So yeah, I just started wearing dresses again. Now, as I mentioned earlier, I did feel good in some of these outfits and I felt not so great in others. So I decided to have a look into getting my colours done, and I found the very lovely Nicola from All About the Outfit online and booked in an appointment with her, and she arrived on the 14th of December to do my colours and kind of like have a chat about body shape and what you should and shouldn't be wearing. I mean, should and shouldn't is a very loose term. At the end of the day, if you feel confident in what you're wearing, then brilliant. That is the overall goal, and if it suits you, great. If it's your style and somebody else is just like, oh, you should definitely be wearing something else, if you feel confident in it, you do you. I had quite a few of you guys talking to me about having my colours done, and I've had quite a few people telling me what body shape I was and what I should and shouldn't be wearing over the years. And I mean, I put myself out on the internet in clothes that I am wearing and clothes that I have made, and whilst I don't think that anyone should just randomly give people their opinions, people do it, so you know, it's one of those things. I decided that, you know what, let's give this a try. Mum raves about having her colours done. She had them done in the late 80s, early 90s. She still has her results. She's an autumn. She sticks to them and she feels really confident in what she wears because she's got this base of knowledge of like, well, I know I look good in this, so yeah, and this is not my colours, and yeah, so I just thought it would be an interesting experiment, and it really was. So we did the entire appointment, and then we went back to film some of the colour drapes to show you what some of the more dramatic differences were. So let's have a look at that. Okay, so I'm going to put 4 different colours on you for the 4 different seasons. I'm just going to move this slightly. Okay, I can see what I'm talking about. Okay, so this is our summer palette one, and we start off putting the cool tones on first, so we can see what they're doing to the skin. So you might not be able to see anything at the moment, but
we go with always putting them on first and then we take them off, and I always find that with clients we see the difference as those drapes are being removed. And what we're looking for is we're looking to see if, when we're putting these colours on, is it draining the face of any colour, or is it enhancing any of the circles underneath the eyes? Is it giving us any shadows under the chin? Is it doing any, what's it doing to our skin tone? So that's what I'm looking for. Okay, so I'm not going to talk through this bit. I'm going to see if you can see any differences as I'm removing them. So are we seeing any dark circles? Have we got any pinkness being brought back up in the skin? Okay, so did you notice anything to start off with?
Yeah, I'm wearing red today, but it is interesting. Just that tiny little difference in shade makes such a difference.
Such a difference.
And especially with, like we were saying, so close to your face.
Yes.
Because this whole process doesn't mean to say that I can't ever wear any of these other colours. It's
Not
just
at all.
where you put them and how you be strategic with them.
Yeah, so if you're wearing, say, a roll neck, you really want to make sure that that colour is in your colour palette and it's going to enhance the skin tone and not drain it of colour. But yes, certainly, and every single colour wheel and every season that we are has every single colour in. It's literally the shade of it that we wear. So I'm going to talk you through what I can see. So with the orange here, which is the autumn palette, what it's done is actually created this lovely even skin tone of yours. So we haven't got any of the pink little bits come up across the cheeks or just on the forehead here. It's kept it very, very plain and a neutral palette for you. So it's a good skin tone one. You look very healthy with it. Now when I pull this one off, we've got exactly the same. So we've got this lovely even skin tone. You appear very healthy looking, but all of a sudden your eyes have popped. So if I can show you that again and just see if you at home can see that as well. So we've gone very even, and then all of a sudden our eyes have been lit up. It's very subtle, but it's what we're looking for when we do a colour analysis. Are we looking at the colour first, or are we looking at our client's face and their skin tone? That's the difference what colour can do for you. Now when we start to take away to the cooler skin tones, here I start to see the pinkness come right across here. It becomes, I don't know whether you can see that on the camera or not, but from the view that we're seeing in the mirror, we've got pinkness across the cheeks, we've gone whiter in our skin tone, and we've got a little pinkness across the forehead. And then when we move to this one, your skin's gone very greyed out, and it's such a difference. And I think, move from there to there. And in fact, this one will probably show you more of an example. So this one is, as we know, we've already discussed that you are actually a spring client. So this is actually your colour, which is the true brightest colour. Now when you take away this, if you look at the camera, Sean, and we'll see if your viewers can see this. So when we've moved from this one to here, the skin tone's gone very pale and drawn, which actually ages. So when you wear the wrong colour and it draws the colour out of your skin, that's what ages us. So when you wear that right colour, it gives you that youthful glow and that healthy glow. So when you're walking down the street and someone says to you, you look really well today, and you're thinking, I've just come out of the gym, I'm hot and sweaty, I look the worst I've ever looked, or I'm just coming down with a cold or something. When you're wearing your right colour, it can really give you that healthy glow.
Yeah,
so again,
I mean,
from here,
it's amazing the difference between these two.
Yeah, and then to there.
See, I love this colour. I think this is a lovely colour, but you're right, this close to my face,
it just drains. So if you have a colour that you really love to wear but it's not quite in your colour palette, so with a spring we're looking at all those bright, fresh and crisp colours for you. If it is a colour like this, you think, I really like, oh, and I want to wear that, you need to be wearing that away from the face. And the way we say that is it needs to be, say, like a V-shaped neckline or a scoop neckline, not a high neck or a crew neck or anything like that, because then it's away from the face, and wearing your right colour jewellery as well will really help to then bring that light back up to the face.
Yeah, I should be wearing gold jewellery.
Which you weren't overly pleased to hear.
It's just my entire collection is basically silver.
We're like, whoops, we might need to change that one. But it's just an excuse to go and maybe treat yourself to some jewellery.
Yes.
It's not all bad news.
Not all bad news. No, my friend of mine makes my necklace, and she does it in gold as well as the silver. So I
amazing.
might have to treat myself to a pair of gold.
Absolutely. And you're helping out a small business as well, so it's all good. Yes. And then last of all, I just wanted to show you the difference of what black can do. So again, or actually with the off-white as well. So even the small differences with this look. So this cape is actually pure white. So we would start off with a white base. But then when we put the off-white, because Sean's a warm client and a spring in season, So when you put the warmth to your face, this again evens out your skin tone.
Yeah.
You take this away, it's quite harsh. All of a sudden, the first thing we see is your hair.
Yeah.
Because that's the most dominant feature. We want to see you. We want to see your eyes, your lips. We want to see your skin tone first. That's what colour should do. Colour should bring you joy to your outfit, but it should not be the first thing we see. We should see the face first. So we can see here, your eyes are more prominent, and then all of a sudden it's your hair that's the most prominent feature, which is too overpowering for the skin tone that we've got. So I think black's really interesting to show, because black is the hardest colour to wear, and it's only a winter season that can actually wear black close to the face. So when we do here, so again, you might be looking at this thinking, oh yeah, but I really like that. But actually what we've done is we've closed Sian's face off with this, because we've got a harsh black here, we've got black hair, and then all of a sudden we've got no colour in the face. It's completely drained the colour and made the black, as well as your hair, the most dominant features, which is not what we're looking for. When you compare it to something, say, just as bland, which is, you know, basically an off-white, here we've got your eyes being the feature again. So yeah, it's just very interesting to show the black. So again, unless you're a winter client, black is not your friend. It's the one that actually enhances the fine lines, it enhances the grey circles that we get underneath our eyes when we're tired. It will highlight any blemish that you've got. Anything you're trying to hide, basically, the black will highlight, unless you're a winter season. So again, the way to wear that colour would be is away from the face. So making sure that it's a V-neck line, popping on a gold necklace, because if you're not wearing black, it's probably because you're a spring or an autumn. So you want to be making sure that you're wearing something to just bring that colour back to the face, or maybe even like a bright pop. So from your colouring, it would be like a coral based lipstick or something, and that will really help just to bring the attention back to your face and highlight the areas that you want to highlight.
Awesome. Yes, thank you.
You're so welcome.
You saw how neat it was at the beginning. This is the aftermath. I thought it was really interesting that all of these colours that I really like are so different when they're that close to your face. It was one of those ones where it was like, the first time I saw it, it was just like, I can't see what's going on here. But then when we did it again, when the colour, the drapes came off, and it was like, oh no, yeah, I do see what you're talking about. This is what the table looked like at the start of the appointment, all beautiful and laid out. And Nicola immediately asked me which of the 4 colour wheels that I was drawn to, and it was like, well, I like these 3, but I really don't like that one. And it was the summer colourway. Everything was very pastel and muted, and it was really just like, oh no, that's not for me. But the other ones, they're all bright and shiny. And it was a really interesting experience having Nicola talk through why certain colours are certain ways. There was a personality quiz as well, and I came out as a true spring, so spring in colours and also spring in personality. It was quite funny. Nicola is also a spring, so it was just like, yeah. Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed the experience. I have been given my colour wheel of colours that I should be wearing. I should be wearing gold, which is why you guys have seen me switch over to gold jewellery rather than the silver that I usually always wear. To be fair, the silver I love when I have a tan, and it does look really good when I have a tan, but I haven't had a tan for a good 4 years now, so I think the gold actually, putting it on, is just like, yeah, that looks good. And then this little one here is actually a bunch of colours that aren't technically spring, but that I do like and that did look good on me. So again, it's strategic placement of all of these, but the rest of these are all colours, and you can see there's every single colour under the sun here. It's just actually the shades of it. And again, this is only a guideline. If you like a colour, if you love a colour, and if it's not in your colour season, doesn't mean to say you can't wear it. It's just how to wear it and be strategic about it. One of the things we talked about was creating like a V-neck line here for colours that you don't want right next to your face, because it's allowing you to wear the colour but not detracting from your features. I just thought that the whole experience was fascinating. I really enjoyed it. Nicola is absolutely wonderful. All of her details are going to be listed in the description down below. I paid for the appointment, which I was totally happy to do, and I think it's a really good value for money for something that you'll have for the rest of your life. It's done based on your skin tone and eye colour, not your hair colour, because obviously your hair colour can change quite a lot, and the skin tone and eye colour I mean obviously contact lenses, but they don't change. So that's how it's done. So it's going to be with you for the rest of your life. So I do think it's a really good investment. If you can't invest in that, but you do want some hints and tips and tricks and things like that, Nicola also does like online workshops. So again, everything is going to be listed in the description down below. The only service she doesn't offer online is your color analysis, because it's difficult to do from a photograph or from a computer setting without like actually seeing the person in real life, and I totally get that with all the different drapes and the way that that worked. But everything else she does, she can do online remotely if you wanted to have a look. So like I say, all of her details are in the description down below. I really enjoyed the experiment, believe it or not. Having said all those things I did about all those outfits, I did really enjoy the experiment. It's kind of highlighted for me some things that I hadn't really kind of clocked why I didn't feel comfortable in some outfits. Watching them back and watching them all in a line like that, I do think it's quite interesting that I obviously like prints and I feel better in prints than I do in solids, and I do think wearing prints in the correct place for me to feel comfortable is also a really important thing that I hadn't really clocked before. That Vogue skirt, whilst I love it, I've worn it twice and never felt great in it. So I do think making the shirt so I can wear it as a faux dress is going to mean that I will wear that one more, not frequently obviously, because you know, like I have so many clothes. But yeah, I do think that that is going to be something that is going to be worth my time to do, to make that piece of clothing work a little harder for me in my wardrobe. So thank you very much to Aitchey Sews for challenging me, for putting the idea in my head of a separates challenge. I enjoyed the process. I will repeat the process in the warmer months, and I'm going to be interested to see how that comes out. And it's also made me have my colours done, which is something that I have really enjoyed. I'm definitely going to be taking my little colour swatches with me to the Goldhawk Road next time I go fabric shopping. But as Captain Barbosa says,
the code is more what you'd call guidelines than actual rules.
If you love a colour and you want to buy it and you want to wear it, do, because it's the confidence that you have when you're wearing an outfit that makes you look fantastic, as much as it is the outfit and the colour combination itself. I think I'm going to try and challenge myself to wear at least like one separates outfit a week, and not my jogging bottom combination, because that one could be featured quite a lot if that was allowed, because I do make so many of these beautiful clothes. But I have to say, dresses, I love you, and I just want to keep wearing you all of the time. You're so pretty, you're so easy. Dresses are my favourite. If you've enjoyed having a look at all these different outfits, you might like this end of year wrap up here.